Alright guys, so we got the hive stand back up, got her all buttoned together, got the ratchet strap back on. So she's all there. I was able to find the queen. She still had some green on her. We're going to remark her a little bit. We're going to put you up here and just show you real quickly getting into this hive. I'm not going to go real deep in it. I just want to make sure that they're okay. I'm probably not going to find the queen, and that's okay. I am going to rebait the hive beetle trap and take off the insulator so we can get rid of that. And just throw it out there in front of the hive. That part good. So if you remember back, these all had these sugar boards on. And I'm going to leave them on a little longer, even though I've seen pollen coming in. But mainly I was wanting to rebait these beetle traps. That one's still good, so I don't really need to do nothing with him. Sometimes I like to glue them down. See that one? You can't really see, but it looks good, but it's all crystallized in there. So I'm going to put a little refresher on there. Now these you can pick up. They're really cheap. I just found them online, and all you do is put a little bit of oil. I use like a vegetable oil. I don't put them, when I fill these, I don't do it over the hive. I do it real slowly outside. Just takes a few drops. Because if you do it over the hive and you accidentally spill, well, it's going to oil up the bees and they're not going to be able to do nothing, so you pretty much just killed them. So now we got a little bit in there. So we'll reapply it in here. Now, I am going to pull the insulator off. Hopefully I don't have to chase this one across the field like I did the last one. So we're going to keep it real close to here. This top one was, if you remember, I had a couple dead outs and I just transferred the box over so they could babysit the resources. And that's pretty much what they're doing. And they're actually doing a really fantastic job of actually coming up into this box. These four here there's nothing in them. Right middle of the hive, you start to get actually into them building comb and stuff. So let's go over here to this one. Once I pull those two out, I just remember where they were at, and then I move along through the box, empty frame, really, and I just pull them in order this way. So we either A, find a queen, or B, these are all honey again, and more honey. So, and they're working on these back ones here, so then we put them back where they came from. So really this box should really have a honey super on right now, to be honest with you. We're gonna take a little look Okay, this one's got a second hive beetle set of traps on it, and the reason being is because that was the extra. But what they like to do is they like to glue it down like this. This one's loaded, so we might take it over to the hive, but they'll start filling in the top where the little beetles are supposed to go, and then they can't access it. Actually, this one has, that's a dead hive beetle. So they do work. Typically you put them in the top of your box. Again, so I'll put those back on here just because what I'm planning on doing is, as soon as I get good weather and I think that they'll handle it, split that back and do another hive. I'm doing it split. It's always a good idea to clean up this burr comb, they call it. You can actually melt it down and refine it and stuff if you want. I'll just get it up there, try to get no bees in it. And I'm picking it up like that with my hand and just making a ball out of it. And I'll end up melting this down and making checks too. Okay. I just ball it up, set it on this other hive for now until I'm ready to mess with it. I mean, these girls have really glued this up. Without getting it moved, it's hard to get frames in and out when they're stuck in there so hard. Even if you had a frame puller. These are just empty frames. We're going to do just like we did before, get them out of the way. Quick bee check. My guess is she'll be in one of these, or more likely she'll be in the box. They've made a mess out of these frames, so that's why I'm not tossing them out on that outside row, because I want to keep that, as much of the honey they brought in, I want to keep it inside there. They're real good at what they do. They'll pick it back up and put it right back where it belongs. Okay. No queen in here, but a nice frame of honey. I'll show you. You can see right there, that bee with the yellow on is bringing in some nice early. I'm not sure what is out here that is in the yellow, but she's definitely bringing it in, which is always a good sign. So this is a brood comb. There's several on there. Some babies. Because we see babies, we really don't even need to look for the queen, because she's doing what she's doing if there's babies in there. Yeah. Bringing in pollen, they're making babies. Good. Boatload of bees. box. See if we can find it. Rose had a heck of a mess. I don't normally get this deep in boxes, so nice day for bees to take a walk, huh? clue. I just can't figure out what I did with it. Okay, got her in there. Start to see that she's in there. Put this frame back in. It's over, get them good tight. Leave her right there for right now. Move our frames. So this whole bottom box is all brood. That's what you want to see. Really, that's what you want to see normally, you know? You see just an entire box of brood on your number one chamber, or at least you do here in Illinois. Here in just a second, I'm going to put her back in there, show you how easy it is. Just gonna open this up. There she goes. This queen bee's back installed. Put in her pocket. Get yourself a handful of bees. Get yourself a handful of bees. Back in here just because I have extras and I don't feel like taking them. Cool. They're loaded. They're ready to rock and roll. This side. Get it all straightened up. And then one last thing that we got. This stuff's called formic acid for a varroa mite treatment. Stuff's pretty decent. There's two of them in here. There's two of them in here. Separate it. And then put one over there. One over here. I'll put one this way. Just because that candy board. And it didn't say to do this, but it's my first time using it. So I'm just going to open it just like that. And that stuff's pretty diesel, man. It's got a nice punch to it. Flip this bad boy up here. Put him on top. This is the candy board. Actually, let's clean it first. So it's just the candy board. We're going to leave it on for a little longer. I mean, they're bringing in pollen and stuff, so I think that they're going to be okay. I just was doing that because, well, it's there. And today was primarily just to fix the hive that it's turned over. So now we're just going to put this back together. Treat it for varroa. We're treating it for a hive beetle and varroa. So the treatment on that particular set that I have is you can do 2 strips for 14 days, or you can do a strip for 10 days and then another strip, the second strip for another 10 days. We're can go ahead and do 214. The temperature will be between 50 and 85 degrees, which is where we're at. So we'll do that. We'll get this put back together, strap down. I want to make sure that it's on the underneath it, and this one is. I can see the cross member. So, button up. I had put the strap on, I just had missed the cross member. So